What is going on, guys? PaPaSea back for another video for you guys, and today we have Pokemon Creator. Sort of. If you guys don't know what Pokemon Creator was, basically it was a browser-based Pokemon game, to put it in the simplest terms. It was very primitive. It was created in the late 90s. I remember playing this game. It probably must have been like 2003, 2004. I remember being so invested in this game. It got shut down by Nintendo in 2007 according to Wikipedia. And then in 2009, it got resurrected as Pokemon Vortex. So I don't know too much of the details in terms of if the original team is still working on Vortex or how this works exactly. But this game's been around for 10 years now, which is crazy. Apparently, I had an account already. I don't remember ever making an account, but I had an account that was just named PaPaSea. I had a Torchic, and that's it. Like, I didn't do anything else. So I'm making a brand new account, and we're going to see what this game has to offer. See if it's anything like Pokemon Creator, which is what the game essentially is. Pokemon Creator just renamed. And see if it's anything like that. So as you can see here, you can choose your appearance, which is really cool. I am just going to be, I'll be Falconer. Why not? Screw it. And for my starter, now since I used to play this game back when Gen 3 was like the newest era, I'll pick Mudkip just for Gen 3's sake, because back when I played, the only options for starters were these first 3 rows pretty much. I remember they always had the extra option too, like the Pidgey and whatever, which I think is really neat. Although I don't see why you'd ever pick any of these when you can just pick a starter Pokemon. So I don't know. Let's continue on though and see what we got. I am not a robot indeed, and create account. Alright, so we're all logged in, and honestly it's very, very similar to the game I remember like 15 or so years ago. And you guys gotta realize this was like before YouTube. Like, YouTube was not a site when I first started playing on this website. When it was originally named Pokemon Creator, and it looks like it still gets updated pretty regularly. I saw a post from a week ago, so that's pretty recent. So now, okay, let me show you something crazy. So some of you guys who don't know what this is might be expecting like a general fan game or ROM hack style game just in a browser. This isn't exactly like that. There really isn't much of a story. You sort of explore around these various maps, level your Pokemon, grinds up, and you can battle gyms. I don't know what a facility is, special battles, side quests, and battle any member computer controlled. It's controlled by the AI. And this game, okay, let me just show you the wild. So here we are, and it's exactly the same how it was, how I remember. So you may notice, you can probably barely see. I'm going to have to zoom in and crop out the face cam so you guys can see better. But right here we have our trainer, Falconer. Somebody apparently in the area caught a ducklet. That's kind of cool. It shows you a little status bar down here, but everything happens. 328 users online, so I guess the game's not very popular. I don't remember how popular it was back in the day. I'm sure it was more popular than it is now, just because now there's so many other options to play Pokemon outside of the general first-party Nintendo stuff. These have all these ROM hacks and fan games, stuff like that. So yeah, we can move around here, and I remember I would move around in the wild, and now it's like instant, right? Because, you know, internet's come a long way in the past 15 years. And we found a wild Esper. Let's fight it. And I remember literally pressing an arrow and having it take like a minute just to load, and it was crazy. So wild Esper, we're gonna use our Mudkip and continue. Alright, so we have a ton of items here, which is nice. And here's our moveset. Oh my god, this is like exactly the same as how I remember. We have Rock Throw, which is interesting. And you start at level 18, so you click the attack, and then you actually click the attack button. There's no animations, it just tells you in text. This is like literally exactly how it was 15 years ago. Maybe some slight graphical changes with colors. I just killed it. I probably should try to catch it. But you get money, okay, for beating the Pokemon, which is interesting. So I want to see what else we could do. So like, I know that there's a way to like interact with other users. There's like a chat system, but I don't know how to like add people as friends and stuff like that. So I want to figure that out, and I want to just like talk to somebody and be like, so like how long have you been playing this game? Because I'm sure there's people out there who've been playing this game since it was Pokemon Creator and then just came back and still play it, even though it's been a very long time. So here we have a Pokedex of pretty much every Pokemon available, and I want to say it goes all the way to the end of Generation 8 or Generation 7, because there was no Sword and Shield starter, so I'm assuming Sword and Shield Pokemon aren't in it yet, which makes sense. But if you notice, we have Missing No here, which is weird. So one thing about this game that I remember that I thought was really, really cool is they have these like fake mod or slightly altered versions of real Pokemon. Like, I vaguely remember like Mewtwo being in this. And if you scroll down, like, we have Caterpie Christmas, which is Bug Dark. I don't know what that's about, but the Caterpie Christmas doesn't evolve. And then if you scroll down farther, we have all these different Pikachu ones, like Pikachu Christmas, Pikachu Bell, all of those are from Oras. Pikachu Christmas is Ice type. Now, I'm very curious to see if they kept those, like, Hackmons, for lack of a better term. And it looks like, okay, these are the ones I remember the most. Dratini Ice, Dratini Air, and Dratinic. I think that's how you say it. I don't know what these are really about, other than the fact that they're basically modified Dratinis. Like this one's Ice Dragon, this one's Fire Dragon, this one's Electric Dragon. This one's new, I think. I don't remember this one. Dark Crown? Darkened Ghost. Unfortunately, you can't see the base stats. Maybe you can, actually. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the base stats. I would love to see it. And I'm going to assume that these are the rarest Pokemon, so you actually can sort it by rarity. I'm going to do that and see. Let's see. So who is the rarest Pokemon? So is this lowest rarity? I'm going to assume this is lowest rarity that it starts out by. And if we go to the last page, it should be the rarest Pokemon. Yeah, and of course, the Dratinis are the rarest. You got Melmetal, Melton, a lot of the mythicals and you know, cover legendaries, stuff like that are over here. There actually aren't as many of the, like, slightly altered Pokemon as I remember. We have, like, the Christmas forms, but I remember there being, like, different forms of Mew as well. Okay, here we go. This one's different. We have Mewtwo Evolution, which I don't know if that's supposed to be the Mew 3 I was thinking of, or if that's supposed to be the, like, mechanical Mew or the robot Mew, whatever it's called, from, like, the movie and stuff like that. Snorlax Mega. That's not a thing. Arbok Mega. That's not a thing. I saw the Snorlax Mega and I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. And there's a Mega Snorlax. I really want to see the base stats of these Pokemon and just see, like, how overpowered. Okay, so here we have the Armored Mewtwo as well. Okay, so if we have Armored Mewtwo, then the Mewtwo Evolution is probably Mew 3 that I was thinking of. Interesting how Turtoga is one of the rarest Pokemon, too. And all the fossils. That's so weird. Halloween Golbat. The sprite looks different. You guys can barely see. I'm going to zoom in on this so you guys can see it better. Dugtrio Christmas. Like, there's so many weird Pokemon. And apparently this game does work on mobile devices. There's no app to my knowledge, but you can go to the website on a mobile device and it should load up. Probably haven't tried it, but that's kind of interesting. So, yeah, there aren't as many, like, new weird Porygon Shield. What the heck? Yeah, there aren't as many, like, weird altered forms of Pokemon as I remember, but there's some pretty cool stuff, like Scyther Halloween, Bug Dark. That's awesome. I wish I could see bigger images of these Pokemon again. Raichu Christmas. So I guess they have Christmas and Halloween events, and it looks like that's about it. Now, I'm curious to see if there's some sort of, like, GTS or something, because I want to see if it's possible, if we could possibly get one of these, like, rare Pokemon, like a Christmas form or whatever. Caterpie Christmas would be really, really cool. I'm going to check that out. There has to be some sort of trade feature that's like the GTS or Wonder Trade. So there is a Wonder Trade, it's just currently down as it's being remade, which is unfortunate. And it looks like there's some sort of, like, GTS type system where you can just list the Pokemon and offer a Pokemon. I'm really curious to see if any of these Christmas forms are on. Now, how do I search for, like, a Christmas form? Can I do that? Okay, so we can do that here if we have to scroll down to find... If I just type Christmas, will it come up? No, it won't come up. So, okay, Caterpie Christmas. Let's search. Is there anybody trading a Caterpie Christmas? So, first hit was added 2 years ago. Long time ago. And it looks like you can just make offers. It looks like that... I thought it would be like the GTS where you could put up your Caterpie Christmas and be like, hey, I want a Halloween Scyther for this. It looks like you can just make offers. So, if you look at some of these, the date added 2 years ago, 4 years ago, like 5 months ago, there aren't any current ones added. I'm going to assume that if there's ones from 2+ years ago, that these people probably are inactive and don't log in, which is just crazy. I also found this, which, I mean, was kind of expected. Now, I don't know how they can get away with something like this, because I know that they were originally taken down from Nintendo, because it is some sort of, like, infringement, I guess, because, you know how Nintendo is with fan games. I'm not going to get too into it. And I believe this is one of the first fan games, at least Pokemon Creator, its predecessor was. It was made in 1999, which is... It's got to be one of the first, if not the first, Pokemon fan game. And it's just interesting to see how they got taken down, and yet they're still able to do stuff like this, like sell Pokemon. I don't know, like, I mean, I don't really have too much of a problem. I'm not going to spend money on it. I don't think it's worth it. You know, sorry, Pokemon Vortex, if you're watching this. But, interesting to see how they're actually able to sell Pokemon $10. I mean, I know Pixelmon servers do that, so I guess it isn't too far-fetched. Shadow Meloetta looks insane. Yeah, also, I noticed this, too. They have, like, metallic Pokemon and mystic Pokemon, which just look slightly transparent. And then Dark Meloetta. So I don't know if these are essentially just like shiny forms where they're just different colors, or if they actually have any differences. Now, come to think of it, I vaguely remember metallic forms. I don't know if they were actually in it. I don't really remember what Pokemon I ended up even having in that game, to be honest, when I first left Pokemon Creator. I remember I had like a clan, though, and I was like in a clan, and I got in like a fight with like a rival clan, and like, I made a new account for some reason. Like, I remember like, I don't know why, but I had to make a new account way back in the day when I was like 10 years old and I played this. I think I got in like some drama with my clanmates, and I made a new account and then started over. And, yeah, mystery boxes wouldn't be a game in 2019 without mystery boxes and subscriptions. What is this about? Premium membership. What do you get for premium membership? Alright, so you get 10 mystery boxes. Your Pokebay auctions will appear in their own list called featured auctions, so your trades go through easier, I guess. Okay. And just a few other, like, minor things, which is interesting. So, okay, so how do I get to this page here? See how it's just, like, username and shows all these people? I want to see these people. So, can I see them? So I can browse? I can browse online users. We have a lot of guests. A lot of guests. We have some people... Oh, these are people on the forum. How do I get to the forums? What? I want to go back to the game. Alright, so here's back on the game. I just had it in a different tab. And I really want to see the battle. So if we go to special battles, I think these might be like events. I saw they had something with like Genesect. And I want to see, like, how do I get there? It's not special battles, it's side quest maybe? There is a side quest, Junior Trainer Frank. So what are side quests for? Side quests are a series of battles through familiar regions such as Kanto and Johto, where you'll earn exclusive prizes on your Pokemon Vortex account, not available by other means. Let's try it out. Let's see what we get from Junior Trainer Frank here. So, Junior Trainer Frank has... Oh my god! Junior Trainer Frank has level 100 Pidgey and level 100 Rattata. What? Why? Why does he have this? I'm gonna get one-shotted. Yeah, I just got one-shotted. What the heck, dude? What was that about? There's a Pokemart too, though. That's kind of cool. As I just completely shift focuses. So you can buy these with in-game currency. We have 10,000 in-game dollars. That's actually a lot. So you know what? I'm gonna get some Ultra Balls. I'm gonna get like 5, I guess. Let's check out. And I want to catch something. So let's go and find something. So I'm just walking around looking for some wild Pokemon. I saw a Tauros. We got a Dark Lickitung. I actually was hoping we would find something like this. And we got really lucky. So I'm going to battle it. I want to try to catch it. I don't know if there's any sort of major differences besides aesthetic to dark Pokemon like this. And I don't know really why there's dark Pokemon than shadow Pokemon. It seems kind of like the same thing almost. So let's not kill it. Let's go for Tackle. Attack. So we did 7 damage. Oh no, we took 7 damage and we did 15. Okay, so you have 29 HP left. So I'm going to go for Tackle again. Alright, so we did 15 damage. You know, 4. Did I get a critical hit that time? Or he got a critical, I don't know. I'm going to throw one of the Ultra Balls that we got. Apparently we already had some, I didn't realize that. And did we get it? You use Ultra Ball, cannot attack. I guess we missed. I'll throw another one. Use items. The wild Pokemon has been caught! Okay! Dark Lickitung. Lick, Knockoff, Stomp, and Roll. I can sell it on Pokebay. Wow. So I guess... Wait, hold on. I don't want to actually sell it, but I just want to see what Pokebay is about. And let me see... Oh, wait, no. I already sold it. I think. So Pokemon selected auction does not exist. Does not belong to you. Is currently not on your team. So hold on. Did I start an auction? I don't even know. So, okay, so Pokebay, I guess you could buy the actual Pokemon. So, we have somebody who just deposited a Blaziken just now. Actually, this seems pretty active. Actually, now that I think about it, this makes no sense. Oh, that's the end date. I thought that was the day that they put it up. Okay, so never mind. So, if I go to... Can I go to, like, the newest? Let's go to the newest. Let's see how active Pokebay is. So, somebody... Okay, it's pretty active. It's pretty active. In the last 5 minutes, we have all these on this first page. 5 mystery boxes. That's interesting how you can auction those. Shadow or Oricorio. How much money do I have in this game? Does it tell me here? Because I know I just used some. Can I, like, buy anything on Pokebay? At all? Can I see the most expensive? How about that? What's the most expensive thing? Xerneas. Really? Shuppet Avatar. You can get avatars too. 5 Paralyzed Heals. That's got to be a meme. I don't see why they would be that expensive. Lunatone, 1 Pokeball. Okay, a couple of memes. Shiny Hoopa, though. That's pretty cool. Shadow Deoxys, Speed. Are there any, like, Christmas Pokemon? 20 Master Balls. That's neat. Mystic Caterpie. Christmas. Oh, okay. Like I said, Mystic in the name too. Shiny Poipole. Metallic Arceus Ice. It doesn't look like an Arceus. Oh, it's a promo code. I don't know what that's about. I guess maybe it's like kind of like in the in-game events, you need like at least in Gen 3, you need like certain items to go to certain areas. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know, because if you look at the maps, there's really not that many options. If I do the larger map select, does this give me more options? No. There's not that many options. What is this building, though? Can I go in the building? We have a power plant, it looks like. Yeah, I want to see if I can go in that building. So let's see. Let's go here. Where do we spawn? We spawn here. Apparently, you can use WASD as well. You can. Wow. And there's a lot of dark Pokemon here. Dark Komala. Huh. I wonder if there's, like, a way to, like, I don't know. If there's, like, some sort of event going on with dark Pokemon, maybe. That's why we're seeing so many. And I also noticed we could see Pokemon that aren't even in the grass. So can I go in here? I cannot go. Oh, I can go in here. This is the electric place. That's kind of neat. Okay, we gotta ruffle it in here, though. That makes no sense. Rattata. Yeah, I don't know how I used to play this game for, like, hours. I used to play this game, like, all day, every day. And I guess maybe a lot of it had to do with the fact that, you know, back in the day, like, there really weren't many... Oh, Shadow Clauncher was just called. That thing looks sick. There weren't very many Pokemon ROM hacks, like I said. Like, there weren't very many at all. There weren't very many fan games. Like, if you want to play Pokemon, the only option was to play, like, Ruby and Sapphire, which were, like, the newest games at the time. And, you know, seeing something like this, even though it was very primitive, it still is very primitive, to be honest. It was just such a cool thing. And I feel like, you know, the unfortunate thing about this is it really didn't age well. Because you have a lot of other games that I played. I forget the name of them. I think one of them just called PokeMMO. You have, like, these, like, MMO Pokemon-style games. You might have a download, but they're pretty much the same concept as Pokemon Creator, Pokemon Vortex. Except I feel like they definitely did a better job of bringing it to, like, the modern era. Because this game is, like, literally exactly like it was back in the early 2000s. Kind of reminds me in some ways a lot of Neopets. If you guys ever played Neopets, that website's, like, never changed. Like, it's been the exact same since, like, 1995, whenever, when that website first launched. And I just feel like it's kind of like... I mean, it's kind of cool to see. It's very nostalgic for sure, especially for somebody like me who used to play Pokemon Creator, the original version of this back in the day. But nowadays, like, I just can't see myself spending a lot of time on this. Especially, like, even, like, if you're, like, a younger kid. You know, because, like, sure, you could play this on your Android tablet, your iPhone, whatever. But at that rate, like, just go, you can go to the App Store and download so many other games. Especially with Pokemon games coming out on mobile. You got Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters, stuff like that. That, like, I don't know, just kind of a shame to see that this game, like, just, it doesn't seem like it's just able to keep up with the modern Pokemon fan game style. Not to say it's bad, like, it definitely can, you know, be enjoyable for sure. I'm sure people out there who love their clans and love doing the battle stuff. In terms of battles, actually, it's probably really, really good. It's just, we're not really in a position to do battles because we don't have many Pokemon and we need to grind a lot. Now, I wonder, actually, speaking of battles, let's see here now. So, we have every gym badge, it looks like. It even goes to Alola. And it considers the Z Crystals as the badges, which I guess makes sense because, you know. So, okay, we have all the badges here. And I'm curious to see what level they're at. I'm going to just assume they're all, like, level 100 when you try to battle them. Oh, no! Brock has level 13 and 15. So, it is actually, like, actual levels. You know what? Let's fight. So, select your next Pokemon in battle. Can I use both of them or just one Pokemon? I don't even know. I can't switch Pokemon, so it's just one Pokemon that I get to pick. But this should be a pretty easy gym battle for us, because Water Gun just one-shot the first Pokemon. And so after each KO, we get an option to switch. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. We can't switch in the middle of an attack, though, it looks like. Unless I'm missing something. But it looks like we can't switch. That's really weird. It's Water Gun again. And we got our first gym badge. Wow, you won a Boulder badge from Brock 0 seconds ago. That's actually really cool. I can rebattle if I want. I don't want to rebattle him, though. Can I go back to the home screen? I can go see my account. I can't go to the home screen, which is interesting. I don't really understand why I can't do that. Oh, and I just noticed this here, too. You are not able to find legendary Pokemon currently. Complete all gyms, Elite Fours, Battle Frontiers, and the Battle Maison to find legendary Pokemon on the map. So you really have to grind for that, it seems like, in order to get everything. So, yeah, all we have is the first gym badge. That's it. They even have the Orange Islands. What? That's crazy. Where's the Battle Frontier? Oh, there's the Battle Frontier, just considered in the Hoenn part. Okay. So, yeah, Hoenn has a lot to it, it looks like. Special. Team Rocket, Team Aqua, Team Magma. You have all the evil teams. And then Pokemon Vortex admins, this one says. I want to check that out, actually. What do they have? So let's find a gym. Or battle in the gym. How do I get to the Vortex admins, though? Did I just miss it? Battle facility, special battle side, battle any member. I guess it's in the special battles, maybe? Yeah, Rocket, Aquaman, Galactic. Yeah, it doesn't let me battle the Team Vortex admins. That would be really cool to see what teams they have. I'd probably get destroyed, but I don't know. It would be cool to see. Either way, that's pretty much everything for this game. There's really not much else to show off, especially since I'm such a new account. I literally made the account today, and I have 2 Pokemon, and I don't have many badges at all. But yeah, kind of interesting game. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to play it. I think it's definitely at least worth checking out. I don't really see too many people sticking around with it, but it's just really cool to see that a fan-made Pokemon game from my childhood, 15 plus years ago, is still around. Granted, you know, it went offline for a couple of years, changed names, but it's still the same game, and it's just really cool to see. So that being said, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I will see you all next time, and bye-bye.